You know what I hate? When you sit down to do your makeup and everything is ready and you're like ready, you're prepared, and then your beauty sponge is dry and you gotta go downstairs to the bathroom and wet it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Morphe brow pencil in the color, not my color, because it's not matching the black hair. I wish I had like a dark shade, but I don't. I have, or actually maybe I do, yeah. Okay, actually we're gonna use the Morphe definer brow pencil. So it's the one that's a little bit more angled. A lot of people don't like this, but I love it. I think it gets just the job done a lot faster. What I like to do to set my eyebrows is I will grab some of this Patrick, like honestly any translucent powder really works for now, so I'm going to use a Patrick Star one because I've been really liking it. I'm going to pour some there, and then I'm going to grab a brush. Okay, I'm going to be using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH10 brush. So I'm just going to dip it into that powder right there. So I'm going to stamp my eyebrows. Guys, when I tell you your eyebrows will not move, they will not move. So today I'm going to be using the Florence Look Alive Eye Balm. Let me tell you, they're... Ooh, child. This moisturizer, the Florence moisturizer, I think it's like $18. I started working at Ulta, and they gave it to me in like a goodie bag, just like a welcome goodie bag, and I was like really impressed. And they're clean beauty, and I think they're Korean. So here I have the Florence Look Alive Eye Balm, and it has a little thing, so it's like really cooling under the eye because it feels cold. So I'm just gonna grab that. I'm gonna squeeze some on. Honestly, my sister put me onto this. This is my sister's. I take it sometimes. I take it from her. So now that that's hydrated and I'm plumped and like ready to go, right, we're gonna let that sit there and kind of sink into my skin, and I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Yeah, the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. So I'm gonna use this in the shade light beige. So I put you guys a little bit closer because I felt like you guys were so far away, and I want you guys to like really see the detail. Also, I'm using my front camera. I don't know if that's a good choice though. Hashtag new YouTuber. Ew, that's such a Gen Z thing to do. Not that it's ill to be Gen Z, like I'm part Gen Z, but it's just like our mannerisms are so funny. It's like they're just funny. I'm gonna grab the Morphe E8. You know what sucks? This brush like broke on me, but I really like this brush. So I'm just gonna blend that out. And this is just gonna help with any creasing. I suggest if you have oily skin, don't use this to for the base of your eyeshadow, because I find that it will crease because it's kind of lightweight in a way. It's like medium coverage. You can definitely build it to full. However, I would just choose something a little bit drier, a little bit more tackier, so that your eyeshadow it doesn't crease. So if you have oily skin, don't use this concealer. If you have dry skin, I suggest this concealer, because even though I have dry skin, it's creamy enough to not have me crack, but it still holds. Now for the eyeshadow, we're gonna be using Miss Jaclyn Hill. This is my second palette from her, her original palette. It's beautiful. You know, I really like how strong Morphe brushes hold. So this is the Morphe M533, and as you can see, my dog chewed it, and I have not had a dog in 2 years. I'm gonna dip into the shade Pooter, and then a little bit on Silk Cream, and then I'm gonna just like blend it out. I'm gonna put that on my crease just to have the transition. Guys, I don't know if you can tell, my almond eyes, like they kind of just droop down, like they go down instead of going like up. So what I like to do to lift my eye up, because I like a lifted eye, is I will literally grab the eyeshadow and first pull it, like from here I will pull it up. I will literally just up, because then it slowly starts giving me like an illusion of just like a lifted eye. I don't know if you can tell. It just... I'm gonna grab the shade Buns right here. Where's Buns? Right here. And it's gonna go in my outer V, and I don't want to go all the way in. Only, I just want to do this. Okay, so first I pack, right? First I pack, and then I just kind of go in there in that outer corner. Some of Jada, this like teal color right here, and I'm just gonna grab a little bit because I want when I put the dark green on top, I wanted to pull a little more green because the other green that's here, Enchanted, is a little too dark. So we're just gonna grab some of that Jada shade. I'm putting that all over my lid. So I'm putting it on my lid and on my outer V right here, and I'm blending it. And I want to keep it like a crescent moon. Like, I don't want to go up, and I don't want to go, yeah, I don't want to go up. I just want to, like, I want to keep it low. I want to keep it really low so that the eyeshadow does not get messy and we do not have hiccups. You know, you gotta pop off so la tía, la vecina, la mamá, la tía de ella can be like, wow, me gusta tu maquillaje. Let me do the YouTuber thing, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna grab this brush. I don't know, I think that's so cute. It's like the old ways that they used to do. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna go back in to Silk Cream, which is just like a nude transition shade, and I'm gonna blend out the fine lines right here. Ooh, child, I think I really like this blend. Yeah. I am gonna go back into Diva, and I'm gonna tap that in, and I'm gonna go over that. Yep, there we go. And a little bit more. And I mainly want to focus that shimmer in the middle of the eye. And then I'm going to go back in with the M433, and I'm just going to blend. Okay. I know I have changed the setup for like the third time, but it's okay because we're learning together. I feel like I just felt like that was just too low, so, and I felt like I was doing this. So now what I'm gonna do is grab a little bit of Enchanted. I'm gonna dip it in with this pencil brush. It's a really small pencil brush. So I just want to touch the outer corner, so we can add a little, like, we can define it a little bit more. We can add a little bit more. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the Morphe M432, and I'm gonna grab Soda Pop, which is the one of the darkest browns here, and it's right there, right next to the black. I'm gonna grab some Soda Pop, and I'm just gonna line my lid right here. I'm gonna use some of Beam, and I'm gonna put that right under my brow bone, right on my brow bone, so it can pop a little bit. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that black, and I'm just gonna, like, that's it. And connect. And don't worry, because then when we clean it up, we sharpen that line up, because I think I fucked it up a little bit, but you know what, it's okay, because everything in makeup is fixable, because what, it washes away. Yeah. What am I looking for? Okay, you know what, for the one time, I'm actually gonna do my lashes first before I do my face, because because it's always good to try new things. A little bit different because we're not going to be using foundation. And even though I have acne prone skin, if it's bad, girl, like if it's bad, I would first color correct. Not that these are the best color correctors, but these are the ones that I have with me right now. Color correct with green, and then if it's too, like, if you know you see it looking too gray, then you add some of this orange on top to neutralize it, or you add some lavender. And then if it's too, if you have dark spots, then you would want to just use the orange and maybe lavender, and then just to neutralize it, and then you go in with your foundation on top so that it can just color correct the redness. I'm not gonna color correct because I fucking hate this, but if I had one that I liked, I will. It's just a lot of my makeup is not with me right now, so yeah. So what I do is down the nose, up, and now we sit and wait. We sit and we just wait until this. I would probably wait like 5 minutes. No, I'm not lying. Like, I would actually wait. Like, I'm gonna listen to a whole song. We've been in a party bathroom, some actress asking me what happened to you. I'm gonna go again and just like tap out any creases, and then go in and stamp my powder first on my hand, and then go in and put it like this. Like, I like to angle it right here, and then I like to go like that. So first it's stamp and then it's bake. And we definitely want to bake tonight, because after all the chismes with the cousins and the sleepover and like everything, girl, you want to make sure that your makeup lasts. You know, you want to make sure the makeup lasts. You just want to make sure it lasts all night, because you're eating, you're like having family time, you're with the cousins, las tias, las primas. I need to get myself a new powder. Okay. Again. So I'm gonna be using my Marc Jacobs Tantric 102 Tantric bronzer. But you know what I also do like? I'm gonna give you a drugstore option, the Milani baked bronzers. They're really nice too. But because of the shade, and I'm a little bit more fair these days, it's winter in New York. So I will be using that. I will be using the Tantric, and it's also broken. Mine is broken, y'all. So, and I'm gonna be grabbing this It Cosmetics, one of my favorite brushes, like hands on, like period, just favorite brushes, like period. It's this It Cosmetics dual fiber brush. It's beautiful. And I grab that, and then okay, let me like, hold on, because it was like getting in the way. I'm actually gonna grab a smaller brush. This is the M523, and I'm gonna pack it in with, and I'm gonna just, I'm only gonna go halfway though. I'm gonna go to like right here. Then we gotta define the jaw. And then go back in like that, because you don't just want a straight line, you want it to be blended. So you don't just want to add the line, you want to go into your neck, into that double chin. I feel you, girl. I feel you. I have one too. Do I? To add an extra layer of coverage, I'm gonna be grabbing this really big fluffy brush, and again I'm just gonna, you know, and then I'm gonna tap in. This is my Bare Minerals foundation, and because I already put on the bronzer, it's kind of gonna like blend the bronzer and the, I don't know where my other clip went. It's gonna blend the bronzer and the and then after we just added, I don't know if you can tell, but do you see how much smoother it's looking, like how my base is looking? I just think it does better without like a lot of foundation, and I have acne prone skin, so that's why like my main focus is definitely concealers over like over foundations. Like I used to be obsessed with foundations because I had acne, of course, and now it's not a big deal, to be honest. I could do my makeup perfectly fine with just concealer, and that was something I picked up in high school because I didn't have the time every morning to be waking up at 5 a.m. to do my whole face. So now I'm gonna grab the side of the sponge, and I'm gonna go back in with my translucent powder, and I'm just gonna cut the cheek. And so I'm gonna let that sit while I contour my nose. That's probably my favorite step of doing my makeup, is contouring my nose. I've been obsessed with this Luxie 237 blending brush. It's just this little, like, it's the best. It's like, it's flimsy, so I literally can just, like, guys, I even put tape on it because it broke on me and it's been a few years, and I'm like, I cannot let this go. I cannot let it go. So tap into my bronzer. I like to go from the bridge of the nose first. So I'll go in, I'll close the bridge of the nose as close as possible, you know, so that it can look like I don't breathe. And then we're gonna go down. I did my nose, and now we're gonna move on back up. So I just contoured my nose. Now I'm gonna use the Morphe JH04 brush, and I'm thinking I'll probably use this pink right here. I'll use that pink. Let me see how it looks. And this is from the Peachy. Yeah, that's the pink I want. I'm literally just, this is Peachy Love by Blush Trio, yeah, and Peachy Love by Anastasia. And I like to add a little blush here so it looks like I'm a little sun-kissed. And then I just add. Okay, now we just have a few more steps left. I'm gonna grab some of Silk Cream, which was that transition that we put initially, and I'm gonna run that through my lower lash line. Just in there, just like that. And then right here. So I was gonna add red, like a red inner corner, and then I didn't really love how it looked, so I'm toning it down with Beam. And now it looks kind of pinky though, so because it's the lip liner I love and adore. I'm gonna grab some Clothes Money, which is this Kylie Lip Kit. My friend, actually, I stole this from my friend. Thanks, Des. And it's like a warm tone, peachy. It's a warm tone peachy liquid lip. I feel like this is a sponsorship for Jaclyn Hill because I don't even know. It has rubbed off, but this has been my favorite brush from her collection. And it's like this flimsy, like it's angled and it's just flimsy, and so it doesn't really like pack, but it still gives you a good wash. So I'm gonna grab her highlighters. These are like her powder these are the brighten up luminous powders. And so I'm just gonna again tap, and because I am that bitch, I like to do this and then tap again. And then I'll go in here. Can you see that? It's literally like face powder but with a glow. And so I could literally put it all over the cheek. It doesn't, like, I can be messier. That's why I didn't go with a brush kind of like this or something maybe like this. I could just go in with something like this because I actually do want it to hit my cheeks. And then, you know, the full thing. But I don't want to go too low because acne, we don't want to highlight that because it's going to accentuate it. So yeah, I'm grabbing a little bit more and adding a little bit more. And that's just gives you like this natural like glow from within kind of look. But if you want to be more dramatic, because hello, the aunties, they be talking. Can you tell I use my things? Yeah. She's going strong though. She's going strong. She doesn't need help. I'm gonna go with the Jaclyn Hill brush. This is her brush though. I don't know if you can get this anymore though, but it's really little. It's like this, and I'm just gonna pick up some of that golden shade, and I'm gonna spritz it, and then I'm gonna touch the Cupid bow. A little bit up here because it's so precise, so right there, and then the very top of my cheek. So actually before this, actually no, I'm gonna do it now. Okay, so actually one of my final steps is passing my eyebrow mascara through my eyebrows. What is this, like the brow mascara? This is from Milk. It's okay, I can fix that. So now I'm gonna go in with the new skin. Okay, so this is the look, guys. I hope you guys like it. It's just, you know, it's simple. It's like, it's still glam, and it's still kind of soft because you're only really doing a little bit of green. You know, you're not going, like, it's a little smoky, but this is a little soft glam. This is a little soft glam. Okay, I want to say just thank you for anybody who stayed until the end of the video and actually watched it, and I hope you guys got some tips and some tricks from it, and I want to see what you guys recreate. If you guys do recreate it, don't forget to tag me. You know, if you guys recreate this look, I want to post you guys. I will see you soon. I'm a little bit inconsistent with posting, but I will be better. I will be better. I just want to read this. It's really small. It's literally in the very beginning of the book. This is the 4 Agreements, and it's one of my favorite books. And I just want to leave you guys with this quote, and I want to do that with all of my videos. Don't take anything personal. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. And I think that's important for a lot of us to understand, because I think many times we take things that maybe weren't really directed to us so personal, and maybe like that person was just having a day, and maybe they said something that like bothered you, and then you just kind of holds it in, and you kind of like accept that like negativity inside of you, and then it just becomes poison to you. So don't take anything personal. Nothing anybody says, does, nothing is because of you. Don't take things personal, and it'll save you so much heartbreak, hurt, pain, suffering, I don't know, whatever it is that, honestly, just negative energy, negative feelings. Don't take anything personal. And yeah, I will see you soon. I went to like a chit chat with Cass. I don't know, tell me what you guys think. Till next time.